Hi, Human Hamza again, and this is another video part of the Waves 2U video tutorial series. In this video, I'll show you how to create a new website within Waves 2. We'll be doing this completely within the CMS without any need to access the actual server itself. So here we are in our initial CMS interface, and there are two ways to access the website management section of the system. The first is to open up the CMS tree menu and locate the Manage Websites item located within the Manage Content section of the tree. The alternative way is to select the website's icon within the dashboard scroller. Once we do that, the Manage Websites interface will load, displaying a list of all current websites available for us to work with. You can see that we have three items that are listed here. One main website, which is our waves2.com website, and a couple of other supplementary sites. If we want to add a new website, we can use this Add tool here, which we'll click. This will open up an inline form where we could begin to provide some information for our new website. So here we're just going to create a fictitious website. We'll just call it New Site. And we can provide a description. And then over here, what we need to do is provide two URLs. And the reason for that is when we create a new website within Waves 2, we create two websites that mirror each other. A staging website and then the live website, which is the front-end website that's facing that your users will actually access. The reason for that is as the user in the CMS edits their pages, enhances their pages, adds new items to their pages, they can preview those changes onto the stage site, make sure that everything is okay before they actually decide to move those changes onto the live website. And how they do that is a mechanism which we call publishing, which allows them to really fine-tune any aspect of their website to move from the stage site over to the live site. Over here, we don't have to necessarily provide a live website URL at this moment. Currently, we can provide a stage website URL. Later on, when we're ready to publish our website, we can provide that live website URL. So right now, I'm just going to provide a quick URL here. And one note to make here is that this can be any URL. It could be a subdomain, as you can see in this case. But the only requirement is that the URL here is resolved to the IP address of the server which your CMS is running on. Once we add the URL, we have a couple of other options to decide here. First of all, the type of page content. The options here are the content can live in the database or it can be embedded within the web page. And then we have an option to really expand our setup so that we have multiple servers for our live site or possibly multiple servers for our live and staging databases. And if I wanted to do that, I can click on this remote, provide a drive here, and the system will automatically know what server it is based on the live website URL and what IP address that resolves to. For now, we'll just leave it same as stage. And then over here, we can also decide a remote server for the databases. So you can see all we have to provide here is an IP address, the login name and password of that SQL on that particular server, and then the drive where the files for the database will be copied to. But again, here we're just going to leave this local for now. So once we have this all saved, we can click on this button to save the changes. At this point, the CMS has communicated with the server and has created a website entry within the IIS of that server. And now you can see that our new site is also listed within this grid. So now when we open up our CMS tree menu, we can see that we have an additional website and a few default pages have already been created. A default.aspx page, which will serve as our home page, and a few other test pages that are used in certain scenarios when we're building pages within the CMS. I can click on my default page, which is going to load within my editing interface. And you can see that the page comes in very basic. I can begin to edit it. We can preview our page, and you can see that it loads in the URL that we set up previously. And there it is. That's how easy it is to create a new website within Waves 2 CMS.